Hi guys, I'm René Bonsack and I'm the founder of Skooks. We started Skooks in 2019 with a goal to make conferences more sustainable. Being myself a professor in the field of innovation and sustainability, I observed that we travel throughout the world to meet in faraway places to talk about sustainability. And I always thought this is kind of hypocritical. So when I was asked to host a conference on the topic of sustainability and digitalization in 2020, I decided that the conference also should be sustainable and digital. I therefore started to explore options to reduce carbon emissions from flying, but also to make the conference more inclusive and affordable. When the pandemic started, this became all the more important. We didn't want to do endless Zooms, and we also couldn't find a virtual event solution that satisfied our needs. As I have started several other digital platforms before, like Venturely or Fitbase, I decided to build it myself. With our team, we built in a short time a solution for our own conference using design thinking methods and following the Bauer's principle, form follows function. The solution became quickly known in the academic field, but also among corporates. Today, we have hosted events for tens of thousands of people around the world. Clients include universities, software companies, large global institutions, or music festivals. We have saved thousands and thousands of tons of CO2 and connected people from around the world. How do we do that? Skooks is fully browser-based, highly customizable, and has an uptime of 99.9%. We are an independent European company with offices in Germany and Portugal, and our servers are based in Frankfurt, Germany. So we conform to strict GDPR guidelines, and our stellar team is dedicated to make you and your event participants happy. So we look forward to hearing from you and how we can help you. Book a demo and host your event or community on Skooks.
In this video, we are going to give you a quick overview of our features and how they can help you in your academic events. Skooks is fully customizable. We want you to have your own virtual venue. In our intuitive agenda, you can see all the simultaneous stages and sessions. Whether your sessions are in a one-to-many or many-to-many format, we have the solution for you. Our poster booths feature was created specifically for the academic purpose. Display your papers in an embedded PDF and illustrate your research with infographics, data boards, images, or videos. You can also embed a social media feed, a podcast, and another iframe that can enrich your visitor experience. Ideal to display your scientific work, our poster booths will be an excellent solution to display your academic offer or even for a career fair. For each thematic poster booth, you can create a networking table. Our networking tables are the dream of every event organizer. Imagine a place where you can see in a glimpse all the rooms available, the themes discussed, and who is at your table. Our sponsor booths are the ideal solution for your career fairs. Use them to display your own content or to create a sponsor gallery to leverage your patrons' results. Measure the value created with our sponsor booth analytics. Know how many people visited and clicked on the different elements of the sponsor booths. We also know that networking is one of the main reasons why people attend events. That's why we developed our matchmaking, where participants can meet according to their interests, or even our match roulette, where you can randomly start a conversation with a participant sharing the same interests. We also want to foster the creation of an academic community. With our annual subscription, you can nourish the conversation with your participants all year long. Book a demo with us and see all our features in action.
Hi, I'm Pachi Bray. I work in business development here at Smalltech. We are very glad to have you here with us today. Small by Smalltech is an automated remote invigilation solution for online assessments that is used by many universities across the world. Since 2012, Smalltech is working on our vision to build trust in online learning environments and supporting institutions to face the challenges of online learning. During this last year, we have seen an increase on the usage of proctoring tools like Small, due partially to the pandemic, but also because many students have started to choose flexible academic environments to achieve their degrees and certificates. Many of them need to work late at night or early in the morning nowadays, or they just need to take care of their families, and we need to be flexible with them. However, even though the majority of these students are honest, some of them do actually cheat, unfortunately, during online exams and tests. We have seen many examples of unorthodox behaviors during online exams, like sharing the questions with others, looking for the answers in the documentation, or directly arranging another person with the purpose of completing the exam. We want to provide an efficient and easy solution to create a secure academic environment with a high level of integrity. Researchers at Imperial College London have found a 300% increase on traffic on major homework help websites, with some students even using them live during their exams. With Small, we try to provide equality and academic integrity. We try to overcome geographical barriers. We also help increasing the flexibility, letting students choose the correct moment and place to take an exam. We also increase the institution's capacities, such as scalability and cost efficiency. Remote proctoring tools provide many opportunities to universities. They have the possibility to increase the number of students across the campus. They have the opportunity to offer 100% online training. They can also provide a greater accessibility to foreign students and teachers. They can increase the prestige and the credibility of the institution by offering an online environment with a high level of academic integrity. And finally, they can enjoy a reduction of expenses generated by infrastructure and logistic costs. In regards to the student, a solution like Small provides many other advantages as well. For example, they have a greater flexibility to choose the time and place to be evaluated. They also have the possibility of studying at any university in the world without having to change their residence. They also enjoy a reduction of travel and logistic expenses. And finally, they have the possibility to adapt the schedules to their daily routine, work, family, or other activities. And lastly, it's very important to remark that a solution like this increases the credibility of any certificate or degree. If any of this sounds interesting for your organization, please feel free to email me at pachi.bray@smalltech.com, and I'd gladly answer any question you may have. Thanks very much for listening. Bye.
Hello, welcome at the presentation about Proctor Exam. My name is Max de Winter and I'm a solutions engineer. And today I'm going to show you how our product works. I will explain a bit about the functionalities, who's using our product, and the way that we operate. So in order to show how our product works, allow me to show you a video.
Using the webcam on the student's computer, the platform can identify the exam taker and monitor during the exam for any unusual behavior. But what happens behind the computer? By adding a second camera placed behind the exam taker, the entire room is visible during the exam. This can be any smart device, like a mobile phone or a tablet. Finally, we monitor everything on the computer screen through our web browser add-on. Proctor Exam is completely web-based on any operating system. Nothing is downloaded on the computer. Proctor Exam offers a range of solutions, including live proctors and a fully automated solution, making it possible to take exams 24/7. To get started, a quick system check will make sure the exam taker's computer is ready, that the microphone is on, the internet connection is working, screen sharing is activated, and that the app on the smart device is linked. When it's time for the exam, a step-by-step tutorial will take the exam taker through the setup process, asking them to identify themselves, show the room, including the ceiling and under the table, to make sure there's no one hiding there to help them. They'll then be asked to place the smart device behind them for the duration of the exam, activate flight mode, turn on Wi-Fi, and plug it in. There are many ways to prop up the smart device. Be creative. The exam taker can now start the exam. When they're done, they simply click on Finish Exam, and that's it. The institution will then receive a report of our findings, along with full access to the video evidence. Contact us if you'd like to hear more.
So what we're doing is leveraging technology to deliver authentic exams. This is done by using a dual view and leveraging the webcam and mobile phone. This will be recorded and can be reviewed afterwards or real-time monitored. We also are able to provide an AI report with basic findings about certain violations. All the sessions can be reported on, and there's an analytics to look into the sessions. For the test takers, there's a 24/7 support available, and this is all done leveraging AWS technology in the cloud. We are fully integrated with several testing platforms, and this is all, of course, done using encrypted data protection. So the proctoring experience can be defined by the organization itself. Of course, we have privacy by design, where data collection is kept to a minimum and where we operate under strict GDPR legislation. Our platform is actually built on top of the GDPR legislation. The choice of supervision can be made by the organization, where you can use our invigilators for the remote proctoring, or you are able to use your own invigilators. And this platform is, of course, available 24/7 whenever the candidate wants to take the exam. If you look at our market and geography, we serve more than 150 test organizers worldwide, and in more than 194 countries, students and test takers have taken exams using Proctor Exam. The different market segments are higher education, are the professional licensing organizations, but also we have several technology and service partners leveraging our technology to provide their solutions to their clients. Some of the testimonials are from ACT that have confidence in the security and quality of their assessments, and experience of the student has improved significantly. But also FunMOOC is happy with the partnership, where it provides an efficient and easier process to implement. And last but not least, Kubify is using us to drive their organization and their long-term goals. Our operating model is the following. You can select a package to create your own needs, and this depends on the volume of seats that you're using, and you can accomplish this with the use of AI and the use of our human invigilators. And last but not least, you select the type of plan, including a standard plan that is free of charge, and alternatively a premium or enterprise plan. That's everything. If you have any questions, please find my details here. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Mikkel. I'm the CEO and founder of DiplomaSafe. I want to thank AWS EdStart for inviting us for this event, and Times Higher Education for hosting this event. We have about 5 minutes, and I basically only want to give you a quick insight on how digital credentials can benefit your university or college, if you want to transform from issuing a paper to digital credentials. This could also be a phase where you gradually stop issuing paper. So, but I just want to use the 5 minutes to briefly explain what the benefits are and how the solution works in general terms, and also why our customers are happy. So there's a few pains in the credentials ecosystem today. So and they are to do with cost in the production of the actual documents based from your current systems, and there's also cost related to the production, but also the printing and postage of these documents. So there's a lot of things related to this. We are believers in digital solutions because we know it's more transparent. There's more credibility built into it, as long as you use formats or standards that are approved in the regions that you're operating. So this is mostly in the UK today, but the UK, EU, worldwide, there's standards that are made for this. In Europe, it's Europass, but there's other W3C approved standards that will work. Okay, how it works is that this is just the overall view, but it's supposed to be an automated, frictionless, free process without any heavy installations. So this is not like a massive project, but overall, we basically connect to your current IT system, that being LMS, student information system. We extract it with API into DiplomaSafe, and inside DiplomaSafe, we will bundle and make the documents with the layout that you want. Inside here, the graduate will be informed that a piece of document or evidence is provided, and the graduate can always get access to this, even though that you shouldn't be customer or anything like that, and they can use it in the format that they want to use. And this is also in correlation with the GDPR and stuff like that. So it's an easy process for everyone in this case. So customer love, like we have a high degree of customers that really like using our solution. They're getting the benefits of a more frictionless and cost-saving process. And also that the graduates are very happy in receiving digital documents compared to paper. So also a few references and key facts, like we have a presence in more than 25 countries. We work with some renowned universities. We use the most known standards in relation to digital credentials. So this is block certs, this is open badges, this is the Europass EdTech format. All formats that are recognized. Also, another thing is that because it's digital and online, we also know that 21% of graduates are sharing the papers on social media, and that is actually a really good benefit from you because they're promoting you. Thanks a lot for your time. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. All the best. Cheers.
Kubify can help you to make conference and student poster sessions more engaging and valuable. Conferences are one of the key ways that academics and students share and discuss their work. For many years, poster sessions have been a regular feature of these conferences. But this format has drawbacks. limited, static content that's difficult to share. So many conferences, especially in the last year, have moved to ePosters. Yet, standard ePoster platforms simply put the paper poster online or on a touchscreen. As researchers ourselves, we wanted something better. We wanted the move to digital to provide an improved knowledge sharing and learning experience. So we developed Kubify's Learning Toolbox for ePosters. A Learning Toolbox ePoster is much more than a poster. It's a collection of rich material, and authors are able to add a wide range of resources to their ePoster. So it can introduce you both to the author's work and also to the author themselves. Interactive resources can be included, so you can engage with and fully explore the author's work. And authors can include background material, such as interview guidelines, survey forms, and full papers, so that others can fully understand and build on their research. The Learning Toolbox ePoster can even become collaborative, with authors providing a space for others to add their own material to the ePoster. And every ePoster has its own discussion area, because discussion is crucial in learning. And this discussion becomes part of the ePoster itself, attached to it and enriching it. So these ePosters are showcased, presented and discussed at the conference, but they can also be used beyond it. Each ePoster has its own unique web address, making it easy to share with others before, during and after the conference. Learning Toolbox supports conference organisers as well. It gives them a clear and easy way of inviting authors to create their ePosters, monitoring their progress, and publishing the ePosters to a showcase website. This searchable showcase website can even be embedded within a virtual event platform or your own website. And the showcase becomes a rich library of content, which means conference organisers can choose to adopt a flipped classroom approach to their events, sharing the ePoster showcase ahead of the conference and using the live conference time to focus on the discussion itself. Administrators and authors can also get analytics, showing the engagement with the ePosters. And our analytics shows that people return to the ePosters months and even years after the conference, demonstrating their great value. We're working with universities who are not only using the platform for conferences, ranging from international events to local research group meetings, but are also using it within their own courses. Courses which would have previously asked students to present their work as a paper poster are now giving them the opportunity to use Learning Toolbox to create an ePoster instead. So students are able to produce richer presentations of their work, as well as gaining and demonstrating digital skills and experience that will be valuable for their future. They can also easily share the ePoster with prospective employers by including its link in their CVs or portfolios. And in addition, the Showcase website and ePosters can provide a way to introduce new students to ongoing student research projects, giving them the chance to familiarise themselves with the work before they then pick it up and develop it further. Launched in 2018, we now have university and conference customers across the world who are using Learning Toolbox not only to enhance online and on-site conferences, but also to add value to poster activities within their courses. Kubify's Learning Toolbox, an e-poster platform designed with learning in mind. To find out more, please visit our website or contact us.
My name is René Tan. I'm one of the co-founders and the CEO of Anoto. And in this short 5 minutes introduction, I will quickly show you how Anoto can improve your online learning strategy by enabling in-video collaboration and engagement solution as part of your learning management system. But let's start from the beginning, why we created Anoto. So Anoto basically here is to bridge between the gap of the physical learning environment into the online learning environment. When we look on the physical learning environment, we had a lot of benefits there. We can see students are asking questions, collaborating with one another. If a student didn't understand a specific moment in the video, he can just raise his hand and ask the question, and everybody, all the other students also benefit from that. And also the educator from the other side can learn more about the student, the level of understanding, and gain insights on his content, but also on the level of students based on the level of questions on the specific moments where they ask for. And of course, everything is moved online. But in the online environment, basically all the benefits that we had in the physical environment just disappeared. The students are facing a simple video that doesn't have any ability to have the same learning experience that they had in the physical classroom. Okay, so it's very passive, it's a lonely environment, and actually we don't have also a lot of data on the student. Can we answer a simple question of did they understand the content or not? Where in the physical environment, we have an active social and rich of data environment. But again, in the online environment, we are facing with the play pause content, and this is where Anoto is basically providing its solution. We can turn any video content into an interactive, social, and rich of data experience. How we can do that? Very simply, just adding a layer on top of the video content that enable users to collaborate and engage with one another. They can manage their own personal notebook. They can basically have questions on specific moments within the video. So we can see that each comment has a time tag and a sentiment. Anoto is basically a plugin inside your Moodle environment or Canvas environment. It's like 5 minutes integration. We're also getting the user information to this integration. So it's just a plug and play solution, basically zero configuration, and basically enable users to collaborate, engage on any moments within the video, manage personal notes, email notification, again, a lot of rich features for the students. And this basically enables us to support a variety of educational use cases, starting from skills assessment, collaborative learning, guided watching, peer review. Basically, Anoto is one solution that can support all your video educational content use cases. And how we can do that, because again, different use cases have different areas in the LMS. Anoto basically supports across the different activities inside the LMS. We can support any video content. Okay, so if you're using YouTube, Vimeo, or any media infrastructure like Kaltura and others, basically we can overlay on top of that content as well, also like H5P, and basically enable Anoto on the different areas within the LMS, basically leveraging the LMS to enable more interactive capabilities around video. And of course, once we have users leaning forward and participating and actually engaging in the content, we're getting a lot of insights on the students. We can get course level insights, video level insights, and also individual user insights. What type of insights can we gain from that? For example, on the students, we can show you the students' progress, which students are struggling with the content, low student activity. Okay, how many times we want to understand is the student are watching the video content, how they engage, are they understanding the content. Today, it's like a black box when we're talking about online and video content. We don't know what is happening in the other side. And when we're looking on the content, what do we know about the content? Is the content delivering? Is it clear enough? So Anoto provides all of that insights for the instructor, but also we provide that to the university level. Okay, as Anoto is used across the different use cases within the university, you're also getting a dashboard that can provide you insights on the overall courses you have. And again, everything is within the LMS. Okay, so we're not taking the user outside of the LMS. This is some of our customers.
Hi, welcome to Class Life Education. We understand the complexity behind any university, and we know how to make life easier for all team members in the institution. ClassLife is the all-in-one institution management platform that empowers universities and is helping them overcome the biggest challenges that management teams are facing every day. With over 70,000 users in over 10 countries and 1 million monthly interactions, we continue to grow and expand our solutions to become the leaders in the digital transformation for education institutions. We have listened carefully to the insights given by everyone that makes use of the platform, and in return, we have built the most complete and comprehensive platform for online campus experience. Our main goal is to enable the institutions to work with efficient and effective digital tools, helping every user to create time and delegate responsibilities on their activities with the help of the ClassLife automation and organization tools, bringing a personal digital assistant to every team member to gain focus on the most important thing: education. In today's world, some of the biggest challenges being faced by universities around the globe can be easily solved with the right set of resources, software, and a digital mindset. A lack of engagement within the university, a high cost of maintenance for software licenses, a high risk of human error in manual data transfer? Surely you can relate to this and probably think about many more. Have you? But nobody likes to talk about problems. Let's rather focus on the solutions. ClassLife is a cloud-based software as a service platform. With it, any university can centralize communications, automate processes and services, and have a secure private network that increases participation. And all this in one single place. The ClassLife platform can cover every stage of the administration process with the complete workflow of all activities and connecting teams to have a full coverage of the student life. We bring a student-centric vision with a complete overview of the student progress, processes, and information. With our flexible and scalable platform, we have an all-in-one solution that can be fully enabled, or it can be used as an integration service to connect with other tools and centralize information, having the best of both solutions. Always ready. ClassLife can be used in web browsers, mobile apps, or our Alexa skill, bringing people closer to the university and engaging students into a full online campus experience. We are members of Amazon Web Services EdStart program, partners with Google Education, and members of the Edtech cluster. As a Spanish startup based in Barcelona, we are working together with universities, business schools, vocational training and institutions in Spain, and internationally in the US, Europe, and Latin America. It is time to get the work done and empower your team and your students with ClassLife. Your students, faculty, and advisors can become more efficient with the all-in-one platform for educational management. Does it sound like a good challenge? Are you ready to transform your university? We would love to hear more about your story and your upcoming challenges. Find out more about ClassLife visiting our website at classlife.education.
My mother-in-law, Mari Carmen, grew up in the 50s in the rural northwest of Spain. In those days, there were just enough teachers in the village for the rich boys. But Mari Carmen's parents were not rich, and she was a girl. So when she turned 11, she had to work at a farm instead of being a happy student. Sadly, today she still finds it hard to read or do simple things like online banking. Sure, the world has come a long way since 1950, but there are still many kids growing up without a quality education due to the lack of happy teachers where they live. And of course, you might think, what does this have to do with me and with universities and colleges today? But teacher and lecturer shortages are still affecting the quality of education in rich countries every day. A few years ago, when I arrived in the UK for a master's degree in computer speech and language processing, I was amazed at the amount of time that lecturers and professors took for us students. But even then, it took them quite a while to give feedback on our essays. And also, the feedback was not always so easy to decipher. Not a happy lecturer if marking and grading takes so much work, and not a happy student. This is the kind of problems that we tackle at Revisely. Hello everyone, my name is Jeroen Fransen and I'm the founder of Revisely, where we believe that happy teachers and happy lecturers make happy students. So let me walk you through the problems that we see. Today, many lecturers and teachers are not happy due to their heavy workload. Giving feedback on students' work is a large part of that, taking up 15% of teachers' time. And the high workload causes up to 30% of unhappy teachers to leave the profession each year. And the net result is that we see growing teacher shortages all over the world. Students are not happy either. Teachers' time is now so scarce that students are not getting the feedback that they need to improve, or they get it late. So Revisely came up with solutions to make lecturers and students happier again. The first solution is a marking and grading tool we launched a few years back. Teachers use it to give feedback on students' work, saving time and helping students to learn more. Revisely's tool is a great looking web app that works on all devices. It is used for all subjects at colleges, universities and secondary schools. And it all starts with a time-saving workflow. So there's no more downloading of students' documents and no more renaming and organizing students' files. You set the assignment, receive the hand-ins, mark the documents, assign the grade and return the feedback, all in one smooth flow. We integrated plagiarism checkers so you don't have to hand in documents twice. And a key functionality that Revisely offers are our comment banks. You can use these well-organized built-in comments to provide students with feedback without having to type in anything. This saves you time, but it also adds consistency as it helps to standardize feedback within departments. And students benefit from the rich feedback that they can filter by criteria. You can also use our built-in peer grading, a great way for students to learn and to achieve a final product of higher quality. Of course, we offer both standard LTI 1.1 and 1.3 integrations with the LMS of your choice, but we also offer a deeper integration through our own API. We've been around for 7 years and we're a profitable company. And so far we have impacted more than 200,000 students and over 4,000 lecturers and teachers and made them happier, including at Utrecht University, Nijmegen University and Rotterdam University of Applied Sciences, and many secondary schools. So if you want to make your lecturers and students happier, drop us a mail or try our web app. My name is Jeroen Fransen and this was Revisely. Thank you. Oh, one more thing. If you are curious about the second solution, we're building a platform on top of our tool that will allow you to leverage external professionals to do the marking and grading of students' work. So look out for this, hopefully next year.
Hello, my name is Hugh Griffiths, CEO and founder of Uni Wellbeing. I've been working in the HE sector for over 15 years, helping universities engage with students using digital services. Uni Wellbeing was started in 2018 with technology experts and experts in the field of mental health and wellbeing. The platform has been designed to help students proactively look after their wellbeing. Each university receives a university-branded app that can integrate with other campus systems such as VLEs student portals, the main university app, I have a short video to introduce Uni Wellbeing. We are a UK-based company and have customers in the UK, Australia and US. Uni Wellbeing has been designed from the ground up to support the whole university approach. Uni Wellbeing offers a personalised experience and targeting of wellbeing programmes and advice to different groups. When specialist help is needed for mental illness or mental health problems, Uni Wellbeing signposts available university, local specialist and emergency services, making it quick and easy for students to get help. We've had excellent feedback from students. 91% of students say Uni Wellbeing has helped them to feel more informed about how to look after their wellbeing. 80% of students say as a result of using Uni Wellbeing, they have taken positive steps to look after their wellbeing. And our apps have a rating of 4.6 out of 5. We have a number of engagement strategies to encourage repeat and ongoing use. Our digital student wellbeing programs is one of those strategies and is designed to deliver the right advice to the right student at the right time. The programs are mapped onto the student journey and help students through key transitions and preempt common issues. The programs also offer and cover future students, so the transition to university and support for their wellbeing can start early. The programs support different student groups. For example, it is very easy to set up a wellbeing program for international undergraduate students who are in their first year. These screenshots show an example of how part of the student wellbeing program is delivered to the student. Advice has been sent to the student and they receive a push notification. They go into the app and the post is displayed in their feed. The student presses the Self-Compassion podcast and it takes them straight to the podcast. This is a very simple and engaging and quick approach. Another one of our engagement strategies is our habit tracker that allows students to schedule habits, set goals, track progress and take part in wellbeing challenges. Using a chatbot conversational interface, our digital coaches help students to start building healthy habits. This type of experience is very engaging for students and helps them to get started. Uni Wellbeing has a library of resources and tools and can take just a few weeks to set up. Uni Wellbeing frees up staff resources so student services can focus their resources on students who need urgent one-to-one attention. Uni Wellbeing helps to create a thriving community that improves student satisfaction and student experience. If you'd like to learn more, please visit our website or email me. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, I'm Mark. I'm here to tell you a bit about Bolster Academy, the company that I co-founded. So first let me start with explaining to you the maths problem, which is a very prevalent issue within higher ed, the market where we're active. So math is actually pretty much of a stumbling block as a difficult subject for a lot of students, especially those types of students who are studying a non-math major, so like economics or engineering, and they still get pretty difficult math subjects in their first or second year university or college. So this is an issue, and they do need help with that. So the ideal solution would be a world in which teachers can provide personalized one-on-one support for the students where they need it. But we all know, of course, that that world doesn't exist. Teachers are already extremely busy, so they cannot give that one-on-one support where the students need it. And on top of that, since last year, we also have COVID-19, of course, meaning that this issue is even a bigger problem because the students are studying at home and there's less contact with teachers to begin with. So a few things about the company. So we started as a spin-off from Eindhoven University of Technology in the Netherlands, and we created a STEM-focused e-learning platform which is based on personalized learning as well as mastery-based learning. We work with quite a few colleges and universities already. So what do we actually do with this e-learning platform that we created? So for students, it really is about the personalized learning experience that they have. Students get access to very rich interactive content, and they can learn and practice wherever and whenever they want. It's very interactive, so students never get stuck anymore, even if they're working at home. And it has proven to increase student engagement a lot in that sense. And for teachers, on the other hand, the system takes care of a lot of the repetitive tasks, like grading homework or assessment. So it has proven them to save them a lot of time. They can use that time, the teaching hours that they have, focus more on the creative part of teaching again. So how do we actually do it? I'm going to show you a few screenshots here. So first of all, it is like a digital version of your textbook, but then even better. It's got interactive visualizations in it and examples and graphs, etc. A great thing about the practice mode of the platform is that students can practice endlessly. It's all randomized, so they get a new variation of the same question again if they want to re-practice that particular math skill. This is one of our stronger points, is that students get really very personalized feedback. Whenever they answer a practice questions, the system not only sees that you make a mistake as a student, but also what that mistake is, and really takes you by the hand to get to the final answer. The platform also has a built-in testing environment for diagnostic, formative or summative testing. And of course, there are very rich learning analytics for you available as a teacher. Here you can see that we have a lot of Bolster Academy plug-and-play courses ready on these foundational subjects. So like this is used for Bachelor 1, Bachelor 2. Next to the ready-made content, teachers also can have more ownership over this content. So you can easily customize the digital textbooks that are already there, or you can create your own. So we work right now already with more than 50 higher ed institutions worldwide, most of it in continental Europe and Australia. And we're also working with a couple of educational publishers like Sanoma Learning, but as well in the UK with Macmillan Higher Education. And as you can see from the numbers that we show here, Bolster Academy is already a proven concept. For us right now, the timing is right to move to the UK as well. So we're offering a free semester license, inclusive of all the content and all the teacher support that you would need. So this is available for everyone who's interested. You can drop us a line at the email address you see over here, or you can go to our virtual conference booth and find the contact form over there. Well, thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm George. I hope you've had a fantastic few days at the THE Digital Universities Conference. Delivered to you digitally. Makes sense. I myself am streaming here from the shed in my garden. It's an unconventional place, but it's not a sauna, which is probably what you were thinking. I'm co-founder and CEO of the Ambassador platform, formerly the Access platform, and we help universities to recruit more of their best fit students by enabling them to generate authentic user-generated content and facilitate trusted peer-to-peer conversations with their ambassadors safely and at scale. We call this experience communication management. Now, this is a pre-recorded video, as you might have guessed, so I don't have the benefit of having seen all of the wonderful sessions I'm sure you've enjoyed over the last few days. But I do want to make this talk as relevant and useful for you as possible. So if it's all right with you, I just want to take a few guesses at what you've learned this week and some of the key learning themes you might be taking away from you. And then I want to try and explain how we at the Ambassador platform might be able to help connect the learning theme from the conference to tangible outcomes at your university. Theme number 1, the challenges of maintaining trust, accuracy, and a personal connection when using digital solutions. Number 2, the use of digital recruitment strategies to engage with prospective students. And 3, the importance of people and partners when it comes to successfully implementing digital solutions. So keeping it simple, if I'm a prospective student, I want to know what and where I can study. I want to know how I enroll, and I want to know what it's going to be like. Most universities are really good at answering those first 2 questions. There's loads of information out there, but what is it going to be like? Actually, that's really hard for me as a prospective student to understand. So at the moment, universities are typically doing a combination of these 3 things, relying on word of mouth, relying on students talking about their experience to prospective students on other channels, Facebook, LinkedIn. Prospective students reach out all the time, I'm sure you know. But it's very difficult to scale that. It's very difficult to say that we want to do more of that because it's just all happening organically in the background. Open days, in-person events, fantastic way of getting students talking to current students and learning and immersing themselves in the campus student experience. Obviously much harder at the moment to do this. And then DIY solutions, student blogs, call outs, social media takeovers. These happen all the time, but they're incredibly administratively expensive for your staff because they don't have the right tools to help facilitate that kind of content generation and those kinds of interactions typically. And because those solutions are inherently by design difficult for you to make available, it means that prospective students, unless they're lucky and can attend an open day or do have a friend at your institution or happen to catch a call from one of your students at a specific time, they just simply miss that insight into what it's really like at your institution. And it's so much harder for them to enroll with you. So this begs the question, how would this work in a perfect world? Well, I would argue that in a perfect world, your life would be so much easier if every single prospective student happened to have a personal connection, friend, relative at your university already. Maybe even a friend or a relative enrolled on the course they're interested in studying. This way, that prospective student could talk to that person and get so much more informed and confident about their application and would therefore be much more likely to enroll. Now, unfortunately, that's not possible through personal connections, but happily it is possible through experience communication management. The Ambassador platform helps you get students, staff, parents of students, alumni, whatever ambassador you like online and representing their experience through their profile. Prospective students from anywhere in the world can then come along, learn about the real student experience through the eyes of that particular individual and talk on a one-to-one basis with any ambassador that has relevant experience for them. They can also join group chat conversations if it's a topical discussion. In a 5-minute presentation, I really can't tell you much, but I can tell you that in a survey we did in February, 73% of students using our platform said they were more likely to enroll having used it, and that 96% of those users would recommend using TAP to another prospective student. And I'm afraid that's all we've got time for, but I hope in some small way I've been able to help you think about the learnings from this conference and translate them into tangible outcomes at your university. If you'd like any more information about our services, please get in touch through our website. And we're also really excited to have recently announced a partnership with THE. So if you'd like any more information about that, get in touch too. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Yuri, and I'm co-founder and CEO of CodeGrade, a company that provides a grading platform for programming education that allows you to automatically grade code and also perform plagiarism detection on it. This was started while I was still studying at the University of Amsterdam, where I'm a former teaching assistant and student. And together with a couple of friends, we started CodeGrade to make the grading workflow a bit better. And we do that in several ways. So basically what we're doing is we're going from traditional grading to code grading in a couple of steps. And in that way, adding a lot of features with regards to code grading to your learning management system or virtual learning environment. And it really starts with improving feedback to students. So with CodeGrade, you have a code viewer in your learning management system where you can give personalized feedback to your students with inline comments. Basically, you can click on any line of code and give some feedback there, just like you would with a PDF viewer. Then another thing you can do is make this a bit more efficient and also adding on top of that rubrics. And this allows you to really categorize your grade. Then the next step that we add is automatic grading. And this is really nice because this allows students to hand in and immediately get feedback and a grade on the code that they handed in. So they'll immediately see what goes right and what goes wrong. This gives them the opportunity to get into sort of a feedback loop where they write code, they hand it in, get feedback and improve, and do that again and again, and basically learn as they go, as coding is really a learn by doing skill. Finally, this allows teachers to save money and time, and the students get faster feedback. So it really is a win-win situation. Then another thing that CodeGrade adds is a plagiarism detection tool, especially designed for code, so that you can maintain academic integrity within your coding assignments as well, as normal plagiarism detection tools are not suited for code, but only for things like PDFs. Finally, we add on some analysis capabilities as well to really provide the all-in-one grading platform specifically for coding education. With our full tool set, teachers basically get the tools to streamline their education while students get faster feedback. And you really see that across all the board of our customers, CodeGrade really reduces the time to give feedback, and in that way, improve the quality of the assignments as well. Finally, we don't only provide the grading platform, but also a experience for the teacher where we teach them how to auto grade. We give them support along the way and stuff like that. So they really can focus on teaching and not on setting up another tool in their tool set. I said before, CodeGrade doesn't change a lot in the workflow, but it integrates with all learning management systems such as Canvas, Blackboard, Brightspace, or Moodle. And we really see that our customer support is also valued by our customers as well. We work together with a lot of universities across Europe and North America. And our goal is to make CodeGrade available to as many as possible so we can improve the education, the coding education across the globe. Thank you.